Hello, everybody. This is Glenda and Buster with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. Well, that was a high note. Aren't you proud of me? Very. I never watch American Idol. Tonight they had the finale of American Idol, right after another show we were watching. What were we watching? Dancing. Oh yeah, Dancing with the Stars. So I went ahead and watched it, and so that's why I guess we're doing the singing thing. Did I win a prize? Well, from me, you did. Yay! Oh! Ooh. Well, now you're howling. Just nothing but a hound dog. Hey, that's my song. I decided to come out here today. Oh, no, I'm glad you did. And you're very emphatic. Oh, Buster, you're always getting me one way or another. Well, you sure had me earlier. In fact, for a couple hours there. You're the one who got me there. Not on purpose. I couldn't find him for a long time, and I went through everything, and I could not find where he was hiding. I looked in the place where he usually sleeps, in his doghouse, and I looked on the tables beside me and around me. I looked all over my bed and all under the sheets in case you crawled down under there, and there was no Buster. I even looked in the places that he should not have been. I looked all over the dining room. I looked everywhere. I even went in the bathroom to make sure I didn't accidentally carry him in there. No Buster. And where did I find you finally? Behind the mattress on the bed. Yeah. And I've had more things fall back behind there, and it never dawned on me that he would crawl back there. You pushed me back there in your sleep, and I was stuck. Well, I'm sorry. We got you out now. That's true. You hurt? Nope. It's a soft mattress. Well, that's good. What are you guys up to out there today? We have got a beautiful day here. It's supposed to start raining at some point. Anyway, I'm shaking terribly. I did my treatment before I finally found Buster because I was tired of running around and running out of air. So I decided, well, I'll do a treatment and then I'll run around some more. But even though I took my meds, I'm still shaky. It takes a while. Actually, I do want to show you something. Okay. I haven't got it yet. Oh, I mean, I've got it, but I haven't got it done yet. But my when we were down at my folks cleaning out their garage, this last fall, I think it was, we found an old planter shaped like a tricycle. And it was all rusty. And it had, like, probably from one of her rose bushes that just grew through it. It had this little branch kind of thing through it. Well, Joe managed to get that out of there. He just kind of kept pushing at it until it finally got out. And it's in really nice shape, except it's all rusty. And I thought, well, I talked to my grandson and I said, Brandon, that's one of my grandsons. That's the one I talked to. Quit stating the obvious. It's fun. Okay. I said, Brandon, how would you like a job? And he gives me this big smile. Doing what? I said, well, I have this thing. I have this old tricycle. I like tricycles. I said, well, it's not the kind you can ride. Oh. He's 16. He's just a cut-up. I said, it's rusty, and it's a planter. And I said, Brandon, if you could just sand the loose rust off really good, and just kind of rinse it down or whatever, and then we'll spray paint it with some Rust-Oleum to stop the rust, or some Rust Stop, or whatever brand you choose. And then I want to hang it from there on some wires so that it comes down to about where that window cuts across there, so that I can put a hanging plant in it. Yeah, I want to put a hanging plant in it. Don't you think that'd be cool? Oh, do you guys remember this thing? Let me show you. Do you guys remember that? That little wind chime that is so small it doesn't even come down in front of the window so that we can see. I need to have a hook put down. One that comes out from the wall instead. You remember? That was one of the very first projects that I did on this channel as far as crafts go. When I ordered it, I ordered that thing, you remember? Where'd you get it? You're talking too long. Where'd you come? I wasn't here. No, that was long before you. I got it from a children's kit from Amazon. And I also bought, well, it's kind of open right now, but there's a, what are you up to? There is a big heart-shaped sun catcher in that door window. And we did that about that time. If anybody can remember anything else we did then. Well, was that when I got the beads, or did I get them later? It was somewhere around then. It was about this big and about this big. Well, it was kind of tapered down. Well, no, it didn't really taper that much. Anyway, it was just full of beads, and most of them were just kind of odds and ends that I think were left over at the end of a line at the manufacturer or something, so they just popped them in buckets with other odds and ends. And I was able to get some necklaces out of them, and I can still get some. I've still got some left, but I ordered those wooden beads because I've really been wanting to do something with some wooden beads. So, who saw Justin Bennett's last Turbo Beads episode? The one with the Superman insignia? That was so cute. He did such a good job with that. And before that, he had done the Batman signal, or whatever. So, he's kind of he went through smaller characters and made keychains for a long time, and then he went through like these different kinds of bracelets. So he changes it up, kind of like we all do every once in a while. We just get bored doing the same thing all the time. So anyway, he's keeping it fresh, and I like that. I mean, I really do like Justin. He is such a kind-hearted, wonderful person, and he just, he just happy. I mean, everybody has their problems, and I'm sure he has his. But he's got a really, really cool head, I think. And the last bit of news that I can think of right now Well, I did do some more coloring on that picture. And I'm glad that whoever came up with it wasn't, I mean, there's a lot in it, so I'm glad they weren't terribly detailed. But anyway, I just kind of go from here to there and different places to keep it interesting for me. But beyond that, okay, the Friday of graduation, my granddaughter's car, it's pretty much my husband's throwaway. Because we were at the point where that car was just going to not keep going 90 miles a day, but round trip. So, he warned her, he says, well, it's not up to the long distances anymore. Just, Well, Friday it completely died. It overheated and it just, I don't know. I guess it overheated a few times instead of just, that happened to her daughter too. She just didn't seem to know. She watches out for it now. Anyway, she's been anxious about getting another car. That's been a little over a week ago. And so Saturday, my husband and her mom went to Beatrice, and with her graduation money, which she had a significant amount, she was able to purchase herself a '98 Dodge Caravan. So her dad is worried about now is if she will fill it full of kids. And it's like, well, she was filling the car full of kids. So, and he knew that. So. And she is 18.
I fell asleep out there listening to her talk.
Why? You could have butted in whenever you wanted to.
Really? You're really going to say that?
Well, whenever I wanted you to. Guess I didn't want you to.
You guys did a lot of things where I came along. I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, come on. None of that stuff ever got the amount of airtime that you do.
Really?
They didn't talk.
Oh, okay.
Happy now?
Very. Do-do-do-do-do. Home on the range.
Did you notice that your tongue keeps getting longer and more lopsided?
Why did you interrupt me?
I don't know, maybe because your tongue is sticking out and lopsided.
Not a good reason. I was singing. Home on the range.
Good night, everybody. This dog just doesn't want to do anything but say,
goodbye, I love you.
I'm going to stop him. We'll do Home on the Range another day.
Okay. Be kind to each other until we see you again.
Ooh, that was good. We'll see you tomorrow. We love you. Take care of yourselves. Be sweet to each other. And find someone to smile at. And if you would, kind of sand the loose, blah, 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 blah.